What's going on, guys? It's Jordan back today with another video. And in today's video, we're going to take a look at Chainlink, which is breaking out exactly like I said in my last video. We're going to take a look at what I think we're going to top out at before getting a major correction down to the downside. So that sounds good to you guys, and you guys end up enjoying today's content, and you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys press that subscribe button down below. Makes my day, and I'm going to know if you guys press that subscribe button. I'm going to know. So as jumping on into the weekly chart here, you guys can see we're getting a massive weekly candle above this symmetrical triangle that I noted in the last video. I said that we had some upwards resistance going on here right above this long-term rising wedge that we're in. And this is looking so bullish on the weekly time frame. You guys can see this rising wedge that we had playing out ever since literally 2017, right? And we broke out of it, right? Eventually here, we broke out of it back in August. And then we came back down and retested it as support. And now we're pumping straight out of this upwards consolidation pattern that we had going on since August as well. And we got our weekly, we're going to look for that weekly close on Sunday to confirm this. This could just end up being a wick. But right now, I think it's very, very unlikely we drop back down below 16. Unless we see Bitcoin take a major fall to the downside, right? So this is looking incredibly bullish on the weekly, and I wanted to first put that out first. Now we're going to take a look at where I think we're going to possibly go up to before getting a major correction. Obviously, right now we're in price discovery, right? This thing could go extremely, extremely high, or this could end up being a wick, and we could double top here before moving back to the downside. That also is a possibility, but in this video, I'm going to assume that we're going to go up to the upside here. So I'm going to show you guys what my upwards targets are if we end up breaking that all-time high. We end up having that daily close above the last all-time high. So switching back over to this channel, this symmetrical triangle that we were in since here, right? You guys know these symmetrical triangles play out in every single one of the consolidation periods before we get a massive move up, and this one played out perfectly. And this is textbook technical analysis, right? We had our symmetrical triangle, we broke out of it, came back down, retested it as support, and then that's when we really got parabolic. So what are my price targets here? Well, let's first take our measured move here. So if we take our measured move from the bottom of the triangle down, straight down, right? That's going to give us approximately, from our breakout point, that's going to give us an approximate measured move of about 2690, somewhere around that range. So that is the measured move of the symmetrical triangle. That's where, I'm going to put a nice, this could be a nice, short-term reversal point or correction point, right? Also, let's take a look at our Fibonacci retracements. So from our swing high to our swing low, that puts our, if we zoom out this a little bit so you guys can see a little better here, that puts our 1.618 Fibonacci literally exactly where the measured move is. So that is perfect, right? That's exactly what we want to see. Technical analysis lining up perfectly. We also have our 2.618 Fibonacci up here at about $38. So that could also be a next point to watch out as well. But firstly, I'm going to be looking at this about $27 mark as my first, if you guys took this trade, that's my first take profit. And if you guys are investors, watch for a possible dip buying opportunity here, where you could buy the dip after we go up and retest that, that $27 at the 1.618 Fibonacci and the measured move of the symmetrical triangle. Now, that's my upwards probability, guys. I think it's higher probability we go to the upside, but there's always a chance that Bitcoin dumps and takes all the alts with it. Now, Chainlink tends to have a mind of its own, right? We've seen Chainlink have massive bull runs, right, when Bitcoin has been struggling, right? We saw this bull run for Chainlink back in 2019, where Chainlink absolutely outgained Bitcoin by a whole lot, right? Chainlink went from about 40 cents all the way up to about 450, almost a 10x during that time when Bitcoin probably had about 3-4x, right? So we could see Chainlink majorly outpace Bitcoin here. And I think that's also very, very possible. We're going to take a look at the Chainlink Bitcoin ratio in a couple minutes here to show you guys why I'm pretty bullish on that as well. And we might see Chainlink outpace Bitcoin for the next couple weeks to months. But going back to this here, like I said, guys, it is possible, right? We got to watch this daily close, right? We want to obviously have a daily close. Let me get rid of this so you guys can see it better here. We want to have a daily close, obviously, above our previous high. Now I'd like to close above $20 if we can, just for the psychological level. I think if we close below that, we could get a little bit of a slight pullback. But if we do get a close above that $20 mark, that's very, very bullish for me. But if, say, worst case, right, we get the bearish scenario here, right, and we end up getting a double top, it is possible that we could pull back to these levels here. So let's look at this real quick. So we could retest this level here and just retest it as support before moving up again, right? That's possible. And we could also come back down to retest the triangle again, which right now would be somewhere around here, right? So those are the two most probable pullback areas for me. I think if Bitcoin takes a major dump, maybe we come back down and retest the bottom of the triangle again and move up. We did that during our last consolidation. If we look down here, you guys can see we actually broke out of the triangle, came back down to retest the triangle again, and then moved up. But I don't think that's very likely. That was just because of the March panic that we had. I think if the March panic didn't happen, we probably would have saw this price action up here happen more to the left over here, instead of having this dump. We probably just would have went up and went into this price action a little bit earlier. But nonetheless, I just wanted to take a quick look at the supports that we have in case we do dump, because it always is possible if Bitcoin decides to take another dump down to the downside. But right now, we're looking good on the Chainlink Bitcoin ratio. You guys can see I literally only have one line drawn here because this was the line in the sand for me, right? I did not think we're going to go lower this, and so far I have been completely correct on this, right? I don't like to hype myself up too much, but what we always do is we come back down to retest the top of the high, right, as support before moving back up. You guys can see here, once we broke this, our old all-time high here, we came up, retested it as support, right? Retested our old all-time high as support, and then we eventually moved up again, right? Moved up again, made a new all-time high, came back down, retested our old all-time highs as support again, right? And now we're moving up again, getting super parabolic, and you can see every single time this happens, we get a super parabolic move at least back up to the old all-time high in the ratio, which would put Chainlink at incredible levels, right? This would almost 5x the Chainlink Bitcoin ratio, which would put Chainlink at crazy $50, $60 price levels. So that is the kind of the video on Chainlink today, guys. I'm super hyped at the price movement that we're getting. We got to be a little bit cautious right now. We're up to 21 bucks, but we got to watch that daily close, which I'm making of this video. It is 6:15. We need 45 minutes to get that daily close above $20. If we do that, look for crazy price action up to our upwards targets here of about either $27. And if we break $27, we're going up to $38. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like I said, if you guys are new, make sure you guys smack that subscribe button down below. I try to come up with 2 videos a day, sometimes 1 if I'm either feeling a little lazy or I just have stuff to do. You guys get my point. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video and have a great rest of your night. I'll see you guys in today's second video, which I'm going to be uploading very, very shortly. Look out for that.